يا أحاديث دموعي في ضمير الصادقين.
Another messenger, they are awsiya, the inheritors of the messengers, who will guide people. At the last time of the last of the messenger, the best of creation, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, after him we have A'imma, al-Athar, pure souls, very important personalities. They came one after the other. These awsiya, until the end of the world, they will be there. So we had Amirul Mu'mineen, we have Imam al-Mujtaba, we have Imam Abu Abdullah Shahid Karbala, we have Imam Sajjad al-Bakir al-Sadiq al-Kadhim, al-Ridha al-Jawad al-Hadi al-Askari, and now the world is under the leadership of al-Mahdi, Qa'im Ali Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. These are hujjajullah. They are proofs of Allah in this world. So the hadith says, Lawla al-hujja la sakhatil ard. If there is no hujjah, proof of Allah, the world will be destroyed. What does he do? He prays for this world. He prays for us. There is one hadith which most of Muslims, they accept it. They say, if it were not, the hadith says, if it were not for good people, righteous people, believing people, muttaqeen, who praise and fast and do good deeds, and if it were not for women and children who do not commit any sin, Allah would punish us. But because of them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala listens to their dua. And now we have the dua of Al-Hujjah alayhi salam. This dua, he prays for us, he guides us, he takes care of us. That's why we continue to live in this world. So he brings back our focus. Sometimes we lose focus. We may look left, right. We don't connect to that which makes us to be closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. With Al-Hujjah, he brings back our focus to see the direction which we go to be closer to Allah the Almighty. So he is very important to us. Now, to us, the question, when he will go, when he is going to return, what will he do? Because we believe that he will return. Sunnis, Shias, all of them. You look at the books of Hadith, you have two, if I can call them, two beliefs here. Ahlul Sunnah, if you talk to them, they will say, Al-Mahdi will be born. He has not been born yet. He will be born, and he will come. He will rule the world, and the world will be a good place. We say, thank you very much. We hear what you say. For Shias, they say, Al-Mahdi has been born already. When? 15th of Sha'ban in the year 255. 255 of Hijrah. Up to now, there are many years have been passed. We say yes. However, we say, the difference between us and our brothers Ahlul Sunnah, they say he will come. We say he has already come. He was born. But what will he come to do? All the Sunnis and Shias, they say, according to the hadith of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. The Holy Prophet says, لِيَمْلَأَ الْأَرْضَ قِسْطًا وَعَدْلًا بَعْدَمَا مُلِئَتْ ظُلْمًا وَجَوْرًا. He will come in order for him, لِيَمْلَأَ الْأَرْضَ قِسْطًا وَعَدْلًا. Two key things. He will come to fill this world with justice and righteousness. قِسْطًا وَعَدْلًا. Justice and right. بَعْدَمَا مُلِئَتْ ظُلْمًا وَجَوْرًا. After the world will be filled with injustice and corruption. So if we want to understand the concept of returning of Al-Mahdi properly, we say there are two things which we need to look at them. One is justice the opposite of it, injustice. Another one is balance, and another one, imbalance. Justice, what is justice? لِيَمْلَأَ الْأَرْضَ قِسْطًا وَعَدْلًا. Qistan, another one is justice. When we talk about justice, it means that there are people who needs to be given their rights, but they don't get those rights. Justice also to bring law. Justice is to make sure that you receive what you are required to receive. You don't receive more or less. That which is yours, you receive. But today, when we look at the world, there's no justice there. Some countries in the world, they have each and everything. Some other places in the world, they don't have anything. Is it because they don't have intellect? No. It is because some of the countries are so strong, superpowers, they use their muscles to take the rights of those who do not have anything. And you cannot say anything. If our leaders cause problems, we need to take them to the court. And you live in Holland, yeah? You have a court here in The Hague, isn't it? Those bad people, when they cause trouble, they are taken here. But we don't see the whole world of bad people coming here. It's only in the countries which are so weak, their leaders can be taken here, unfortunately. Recently, in UK, people were fighting to say, you know what, Tony Blair, he did something wrong. He took the country to the war against Iraq. And the proof of that was on the basis of one information, single narration. How can you take the whole country depending on the thesis of someone, which was wrong? And that's why they call it dodgy dossier. Dodgy dossier is not a dossier which is correct. So what to do? Let us take Tony Blair to the court. Have you seen that? It will never happen. Because where? Tony Blair lives in the country where you can't touch him. Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, when comes, the Holy Prophet says, لِيَمْلَأَ الْأَرْضَ قِسْطًا وَعَدْلًا بَعْدَمَا مُلِيَتْ ظُلْمًا وَجَوْرًا. He will come to bring back the justice and the right of the people, and everyone will be treated equally. Imbalances and balances. We see in the world there are no balance. Balance is gone. Imbalances are there. If you come from a country where nobody pays attention to that country, you are nothing. But if you come to a country where people respect the name of the country, you will be honored, you will be respected. I say, my dear brothers and sisters, unfortunately, even you and me as Muslims, we practice these imbalances, unfortunately. When we go for Hajj, I'm sure if you brothers and sisters, you have been for Hajj, you know this. You meet with some people, you ask them, where are you from? He says, I'm from America. Oh, mashallah, Hajj Maqbool, Mubarak. Where are you? From Europe. Oh, mashallah. Where are you? From Benin. Benin? What country is that? Where are you? I'm from Zimbabwe. We Muslims treat one another like that. If I come from a big country, important country, I'll be a special person. But if I come from the country which is not known, there's no imbalances there. So Imam alayhi salam, when he will return, he will come to fill this world with those balances which are missing in our world. We talk about individuals, we talk about countries, we talk about the justice and imbalances between men and women. We see them clearly. When he comes, he will change the world for the better. So when we say, was he there and then he went for occultation, what we call it ghaiba, we say yes. Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, he is a big test. Those people, their hearts have been purified, they believe in Mahdi easily. Others is not easy. Why? Because he's a big test. When you say he was born on the 15th day of Sha'ban, 255, people say, wow, how can he live for such a long time? And then we say, no, not only that. When he was born, at the age of 5, and mashallah, you had a very, very fantastic quiz. I didn't understand anything except numbers, but I enjoyed that. Now, 2 ghaibas happened at the time of Imam. When he was at the age of 5, he went for occultation, ghaiba. And this ghaiba stayed, or it was prolonged for at least 74 to 75 years. And then there was another second ghaiba. For the sake of understanding, if we read books of history, they say for Imam had 2 ghaiba. One is ghaibatul sughra and ghaibatul kubra.